Marley was gone to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole assign, his sole friend, and his sole mourner. And even Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by the sad event, but that he was an excellent man of business on the very day of the funeral, and solemnized it with an undoubted bargain. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterwards, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. But he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, secret and self-contained, and solitary as an oyster. Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather. Scrooge had a merry small fire, but the clerk's fire was so much merry smaller that it looked like one coal. But he couldn't replenish it, for surely as the clerk came in with the shovel, the master predicted that it would be necessary for them to part.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug? Uncle, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Merry Christmas. What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools at this Merry Christmas? What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older, but not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly, he should.
Uncle!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone, then. Much good it may do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited. I dare say, but I am sure I have always thought of Christmas time, apart from its sacred name and origin, as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time, when men and women open their shut-up hearts freely, and think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the beyond, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good. I say, God bless it.
Let me hear another sound from you, and you'll be keeping your Christmas by losing your situation. You're quite a powerful speaker, nephew. I wonder why you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'll see you all right, in that unspeakable extremity first.
Nay, Uncle, you never came to see me before. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. But I have made the trial in homage to Christmas, and I'll keep it Christmas to humor the last. So a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been gone all these 7 years. 7 years ago this very night.
We have no doubt His liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly at this present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Why, plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. Still, I wish I could say they were not.
The treadmill and poor law are in full vigor then?
Very busy, sir.
I was afraid from what you said at first that something had occurred to them to stop them in their usual course. I am very glad to hear it.
Under the impression that they are scarcely furnish Christian cheer of mind or body to the multitude, a few of us are endeavoring to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We choose this time because want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I help support the establishments I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there, and many would rather perish.
If they would do so, they had better do it, and decrease the surplus population. Besides, excuse me, I don't know that.
You might know it.
It's not my business. It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon.
Bless, give me a hand, will ya?
Can't be. But how now? What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who me was.
Jay? Who are you then? Are you Jacob Marley?
Your old partner, Jacob Marley, couldn't reach. I'm his distant cousin from the island of Jamaica, Bud Molly.
What is all this smoke?
Oh, that's the happy frog. It follows me wherever me go. Keeps the bliss in terrible state. Why do you doubt your senses?
A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You might be a undigested bit of beef, a lot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of a underdone potato. There's more gravy than grave about you, whatever you are. Humbug, I tell you, humbug. Merciful, dreadful, why do you trouble me?
It is required of every person that the spirit within him shall walk abroad amongst his fellow men and travel far and wide. And if the spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after his life.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear that chain.
I forged in life. I made it linked by link. I look at the craftsmanship. You won't see this coming from Chinese prison labor, mind you. It is ponderous chain.
Old Marley, tell me more. Speak comfort to me.
Old. I have none to give, Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm very little more time. It is permitted to me. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anymore, except here.
You must have been very slow about it.
Say, this ain't just a keychain, you know. No rest, no peace. Incessant torture of remorse. Gate checks, connections, lost baggage, those blinking security personnel.
You travel fast?
I travel coach. Oh, captive bound and double ironed. I'm not to know that any Christian spirit working kindly in its little sphere, whatever it may be, will found this mortal life too short for its vast means of usefulness.
But you are always a good man of business.
Business? Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were my business. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down and never raise them to that blessed star where there's no poor homes to which the lights would have conducted me?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Hear me! My time is nearly gone. How is it that I appear before I may not tell? I have sat invisible beside you many in a day. You're one freaky dude, Ebenezer. I'm here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. A chance and a hope of my procuring Ebenezer.
You are always a good friend to me, I thank ye. By the way, you will be discreet about my frequent visits?
You'll be hunted by tree spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
Too bad, stinky boy. Without their visit, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bells tolls one.
One? Couldn't I take them all at once and have it over Bob?
Maybe you'd rather carry around a few anvils for eternity, eh? Jeez, expect the second one the next night at the same hour. The third upon the next night when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me no more, and for your own sake, remember what has passed between us. Gotta join the rest of my posse.
Good grief, look at all those suffering specters carrying evidence forged in life. The misery with them, that they have to seek to interfere for good and have lost the power forever. Wait a minute, is that Elvis?
I lost my keychain. Have you seen it? Blast, not the sewer again, although later, bro.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me? Who and what are you?
Me? I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Long past?
Well, you're past.
I beg you, spirit, to cover your luminous head with your cap.
What? Would you so soon put out with worldly hands the light I give? Is it not enough that you are one of those who have the passion that made this cap to force me to wear it low upon my brow? You sound like my manager.
What business brings you here?
Your welfare. Plus, I really need a jelly donut.
I myself am much obliged, but I could not help but thinking that a night of unbroken rest would be more conducive to that end.
Man, I know what you mean. I'm rather fond of naps myself. Well, your reclamation then. Take heed, rise, and walk with me.
I am mortal and liable to fall.
Bear, but touch my hand, and there you shall be upheld in more than this.
Good heavens, the entire city has vanished. Not a vestige of it can be seen.
Look again, Chief.
I was bred in this place. I was a boar here. I could walk it blindfolded.
These are but shadows of things that have been. They have no consciousness of us. How quickly they forget the king.
Merry Christmas, Abby Sneezer.
Why, that's Harold and Joseph. Why do I rejoice beyond all bounds to see them? Why am I filled with gladness when I hear them give each other Merry Christmas? What good has it ever done to me?
Well, the school's not quite deserted. There's a solitary child neglected by his friends. It's left still there.
I know. Oh, what? This book, it's Ali Baba. Dear old honest Ali Baba. Yes, I know. One Christmas time, when yonder solitary child was left there all alone, he did come. For the first time, just like that. Poor boy. Poor boy, I wish... But it's too late now.
What's the matter, Chief?
Nothing. There was a boy singing a Christmas carol at my door last night. I should have liked to have given him something, that's all.
I have to bring you home, dear brother, to bring you home. Home, little fan? Yes, home, for good and all. Home for ever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be, that home's like heaven. He spoke so gently to me one dear night that I was not afraid to ask him once more if you might come home, and he said, yes, you should. You're to be a man. We're to be together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in the whole world. You are quite a woman, little fan. And sent me in a coach to bring you.
Always a dedicated creature, whom a breath might have withered. But she had a large heart, as I figure some little ones.
One child?
True, your nephew.
Yes.
Do you know this place?
Know it. I was apprenticed here. Why, it's old Fezziwig, bless his heart.
Small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
Small?
Listen to the two apprentices pouring out their hearts in praise of Fezziwig. Fezziwig, that's a funny name, ain't it? He has spent but a few pounds of your mortal money. He had a cash bar.
It isn't that, Spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune.
So what is the matter?
Nothing particular.
Hey, baby, don't mess with the king.
I should like to be able to talk to my clerk and have a word or two just now. That's all.
My time grows short. Quick.
It matters little, and to you, very little. Another idol has displaced me, and if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
This is the even-handed dealing of the world. There is nothing which is so hard as poverty, and there is nothing that professes to condemn it with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much. All your other hopes have merged into the hope of being beyond the chance of its sordid reproach. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you.
What then? Even if I've grown so much wiser, what then? I'm not changed towards you. Am I?
Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so, until, in good season, we could improve our worldly fortune by our patient industry. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you that you were not what you are. That which promised happiness when we were one in heart is fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it and can release you.
Have I ever sought such release?
In words? No, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, in our altered spirit, in another atmosphere of life, another hope, and as its great end, in everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. If this had never been between us, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now? No.
You think not?
I would gladly think otherwise, if I could, heaven knows. But if you were free, you would choose a dowerless girl? If for a moment you were false enough to your own guiding principle to do so, do I not know that your repentance and regret would surely follow? I do, and I release you.
But
you may have pain in this, a very, very brief time, and you will dismiss the recollection of it as an unprofitable dream from which it happened well that you awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Spirit, show me no more. Conduct me home. Why do you delight to torture me? Show me no more, Spirit. Remove me from this place.
I told you these are shadows of the things that have been. They are what they are. Don't blame me.
Remove me. I cannot bear it. Take me back. Haunt me no longer.
I'm not kidding, and you're not gonna believe what Tommy said. He said, hey, listen, I gotta talk to this old guy, so I'll call you later. Ciao. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the likes of me before.
Never. I'd remember you.
Have never walked forth with the younger members of my family? My elder brothers born in these later years?
I don't think I have. I'm afraid not. Have you many brothers, Spirit?
More than 1,800.
Oh, a tremendous family to provide for.
Tell me about it. You should see Bath Night.
Spirit, conduct me where you will. I went forth last night on compulsion, and I learned a lesson which is working now. Tonight, If you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe. Hey, easy on the fabric. I just had this cleaned.
Is there a particular flavor in which you sprinkle from your torch?
There is. My own. I call it Barbie's Nectar.
Would it apply to any kind of dinner on this day?
To any kindly given, to a poor one most.
Why to a poor one most?
Because it needs it most. You know, for a numbers guy, you're pretty dense. I can see this is going to be a long night.
Spirit, after a moment's pause, I wonder you, of all people, in the many worlds about us, should desire to cramp these people's opportunities of innocent enjoyment. You would deprive them of their means of dining every 7th day, wouldn't you? You seek to close these places on the 7th day, and it comes to the same thing.
Let's get one thing straight, sugar. There are some upon this earth of yours who lay claim to know us, and who do their deeds of passion, pride, ill will, hatred, envy, bigotry, and selfishness in our name, who are as strange to us as all our kin, as if they had never lived. Remember that, and charge their doings on themselves, not us.
What has ever got your precious father then, and then your brother, Tiny Tim, and mother went us late last Christmas Day and half an hour?
Such a good goose, Martha. We did a lot of work to finish up last night and had to clear away this morning, Mother.
Well, never mind, as long as you are come. Sit ye down before the fire, my dear, and have it warm. Lord bless ye.
Is Father coming? Hide, Martha, hide.
Why, where's our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? Not coming on Christmas Day? Oh!
And how did Tiny Tim behave?
As good as gold and better. Sometimes he gets thoughtful, sitting by himself so much. He told me he hoped people saw him in church, because he was a cripple, for them to remember upon Christmas Day, who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. Tiny Tim is growing strong and hardy. I don't believe there was ever such a goose cooked. Its tenderness and flavor, size and cheapness. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us. God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will get better.
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved.
Say he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race will find him here. What then? If he be like to, he had better do it, and decrease the surplus population. You have discovered what the surplus is. It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
He said that Christmas was a humbug. As I live, he believed it too.
No shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth. Every fool with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in pudding and buried with a stake of holly. He should. Ha! However, his offenses carry their own punishment, and I have nothing to say against him.
I'm sure he is very rich, Fred. At least you always tell me so.
What of that, my dear? He doesn't do any good with it. He doesn't make himself comfortable. He hasn't the satisfaction of thinking, ha ha ha, that he is ever going to benefit us with it. Or does he?
I have no patience with him.
Oh, I have. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself always, here he takes it into his head to dislike us, and he won't come and dine with us. What's the consequence? He doesn't lose much of a dinner.
Indeed. I think he loses a very good dinner.
Oopsie, I meant to say that the consequence of his taking a dislike to us and not making merry with us is that he loses some pleasant moments which could do him no harm. He can't help thinking better of Christmas if he finds me going there year after year and saying, Uncle Scrooge, how are you? Ah, well, I've come to offer my annual Christmas greetings and, of course, your year's supply of soap, you smelly old salt.
What? No dog to kick? Humbug!
If it only puts him in the vein to leave his poor clerk 50 pounds, that's something. And I think I shook him yesterday.
Let's play another game.
All right. See if you can guess this one.
It is time for us to go.
No, Spirit, please, let us stay until at least the guests have departed.
All right, but I'm not missing that clearance cell at Harrod's for nobody.
An animal. A live animal. A rather disagreeable animal. A savage animal. An animal that growled and grunted. A cow. Or a bull. Or a tiger. A dog. A pig. I know what it is.
What is it?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
He has given us plenty merriment, and I am sure it would be ungrateful not to drink his health. Here is a glass ready to my hand, and I say, Uncle Scrooge, Uncle Scrooge, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old coot, whatever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge, ah, good times.
Spirit's life so short?
My life upon this globe is very brief. My credit card expires tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight at midnight. And I still have 200 pounds left on my limit. Hark! The time is drawing near.
Forgive me if I am not justified in what I ask, but I see something strange and not belonging to yourself protruding from your skirt. Is that a foot or a claw?
Oh, man! Look here! Look! Look! Down here!
Spirit, are they yours?
They are man's, and they cling to me, appealing from their fathers. These boys are ignorance. These girls are wants. Beware them in all their degree. But most of all, beware this boy. For on his brow I see that written which is doom. Unless the writings be erased, deny it, and bide the end.
Have they no refuge or resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Come on, let's go, kiddies. Put that down. Just wait until we get home.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are about to show me shadows of the things that have not happened, but will happen in the time before us? Is that so, Spirit? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company and do it with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? Oh. Lead on. The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on, Spirit.
Old Scratch has got his own at last, eh?
No, I don't know much about it. Either way, I only know he's gone.
When?
Last night, I believe.
Why? What was the matter with him? I thought he'd never perish.
God knows.
What has he done with his money?
I haven't heard. Left it to his company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me, that's all I know.
It's likely to be a very cheap funeral, for upon my life I don't know of anybody to go to it. Suppose we make up a party and volunteer.
I don't mind going if a lunch is provided, but I must be fed, if I make one.
Well, I am the most disinterested among you. After all, I never wear black gloves and I never eat lunch. I'll offer to go if anybody else will. When I come to think of it, if I'm not all that sure I wasn't his most particular friend, for we used to stop and speak whenever we met.
Let the charwoman alone be the first. Let the laundress alone to be the second. And let the undertaker's man alone to be the third. Look here, old Joe. Here's a chance. If we haven't all three met here without meaning it.
You couldn't have met in a better place. Come into the parlor. You were made free of it long ago. You know, and the other two ain't strangers. We're all suitable to our calling. Come into the parlor. Come.
What odds then? What odds, Mrs. Dilber? Every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did.
Oh, that's true indeed. No man more so.
Why then? Don't just stand there staring if you was afraid. Who's the wiser? We're not gonna pick holes in each other's coats, I suppose.
No, indeed. We shouldn't hope not.
Very well, then. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like these? If he wanted to keep him, he'd have had somebody to look after him when he was struck, instead of lying, gasping out his last there, alone by himself.
It's the truest word that was ever spoke. It's a judgment on him.
Open that bundle, old Joe, and let her know the value of it. It's no sin. Open the bundle, Joe.
That's your account. And I wouldn't give another 6 pence if I was to be boiled for not doing it. Who's next? I always give too much to ladies. It's a weakness of mine, and the way I ruin myself. That's your account. If you asked me for another penny and made it an open question, I'd repent of being so liberal and knock off half a crown.
And now, undo my bundle, Joe.
What do you call this? Bed curtains?
Ah, bed curtains.
You don't mean to say you took 'em down, rings and all, with 'em lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not?
You were born to make your fortune, and you certainly do it.
I certainly shan't hold my hand when I can get anything in it by reaching it out. For the sake of such a man as he was, I promise you. Joe, don't drop that oil upon the blankets now.
His blankets?
I hope he didn't have anything catching.
Don't you be afraid of that. I ain't so fond of his company that I'd loiter about him for such things if he did. It's the best shirt he had. They'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasting of it?
Putting it on him to be buried in, to be sure. Somebody was fool enough to do it, but I took it off again. If calico ain't good enough for such a purpose, it isn't good enough for anything.
Ha ha! This is the end of it. You see, he frightened everyone away from him when he was alive to profit us when he was gone.
Spirit, Spirit, this is a fearful place. In leaving it, I shall not leave its lesson, trust me. Let us go.
Let me see some tenderness connected with the passing, or that dark chamber will forever be present to me.
And he took the child and set him in the midst of them.
The color hurts my eyes. They're butter now, again, and makes them rake in candlelight, and I will rake eyes to your father when he comes home, and must be near his time.
Past it rather, but I think he has walked a little slower than he used to these few last evenings, Mother.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder, very fast indeed.
And so have I often. And so have I.
But he was very light to carry, and his father loved him so that it was no trouble.
Look at the work upon the table. Such industry and speed of Mrs. Cratchit and the girls. You'll be done long before Sunday.
Sunday? You went today, then, Robert?
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it often. I promised him that I would walk him there on a Sunday. My little child. My little child. I saw Mr. Scrooge's nephew displayed the most extraordinary kindness. When I met him on the street, he mentioned that I seemed just a little down, you know. After I told him why, he said, "I am heartily sorry for you, Mr. Cratchit." Heartily sorry, he said, and he gave me his card. It was his kind way that was quite delightful. It really seemed as if he had known our Tiny Tim and felt it with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul.
I wouldn't be so surprised, mark what I say, if he got Peter a better situation.
Only hear that, Peter.
But however, and whenever we part from one another, I am sure we shall none of us forget poor Tiny Tim, shall we? On this first parting that there was among us?
Never, Father. Never, Father.
And I know, my dears, that when we recollect how patient and how mild he was, we shall not quarrel easily amongst ourselves and forget poor Tiny Tim in doing it.
No, never, Father.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Tell me what man that was whom we saw lying there. Why do you point? Before I draw near to that stone at which you point, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be? Or are these the shadow of things that may be only? Men's courses will foreshadow certain ends to which, if persevered in, they must lead. But if the courses be departed from, then the ends will change. Say it is thus with what you show me. No, Spirit, no. Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been but for this intercourse. Why show me this, if I am past all hope? Good Spirit, I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. Oh, tell me that I may sponge away the writing on this stone. I am not the man I was. I am not that man. I am not that man. I am not that man. Yes, I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all, they'll thrive in me. Oh, Marley, heaven and the Christmas time be praised for this. I say it on my knees, on my knees. The shadows of the things that would have been, may they be dispelled. They will be. I know they will. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. A Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year to all the world. Gold, glorious golden light, heavenly sky, sweet fresh air, merry bells, oh glorious, glorious. Hey, what's today? What's today, my fine fellow?
Today, why Christmas Day?
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits have done all in one night. Hello, my fine fellow. Do you know the poulterers in the next street at the corner?
I should hope I did.
A remarkable boy. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey hanging up there? Not the little prize turkey, the big one.
What, the one as big as me? It's hanging there now.
It is? Go and buy it.
Walker.
No, I am earnest. Go and buy it, and tell him to bring it here, that I might give him the direction where to take it. Come back with the man, and I'll give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown.
My dear madam, how do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday. It was very kind of you. A Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that is my name, and I fear it might not be pleasant to you. Allow me to ask your pardon. And will you have the goodness...
Lord bless me. My dear Scrooge, are you serious?
If you please, not a farthing less. A great many back payments are included in it, I assure you. Will you do me that favor?
My dear sir, I don't know what to say to such...
Don't say anything, please. Will you come and see me?
I will.
Thank you. I am much obliged to you. I thank you 50 times. Bless you. Oh, wonderful party, wonderful games, wonderful unanimity, wonderful happiness. Oh, if I could be the first and catch Bob Cratchit coming late after Christmas, that is the thing I have set my heart upon. No Bob. 1:15 and no Bob. Hello? What do you mean by coming here at this time of day? Now, I'll tell you what, my friend. I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I'm about to raise your salary. A Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas, too, my good fellow man, than I have given you in many a year. I will raise your salary and endeavor to assist your struggling family, and we will discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a Christmas bowl of smoking bishop, Bob. Make up the fires, and buy another coal scuttle before you dot another eye, Bob Cratchit.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, he was a second father. he became as good of a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew. Some people laughed to see the alteration in him, but he little heeded them, for he was wise enough to know that nothing for good ever happened on this globe, at which some people did not have their fill of laughter in the outset. Knowing that such as these would be blind anyway, he thought it quite as well that they should wrinkle up their eyes and grins, and have the malady in less attractive forms. His own heart laughed, and that was quite enough for him. He had no further intercourse with spirits, but lived upon the total abstinence principle ever afterwards. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. If any man alive possessed the knowledge, may that be truly said of us, all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone.